The mission of Soka University of America
is to foster a steady stream
of global citizens
committed to living a contributive life.
The concept of really learning to be able to help people. That's the main reason why I decided to come. I really valued and appreciated Soka education. For me, it was really important, for example, the connection between teachers and students, and this idea of really like personal growth. And in the mission statement of the university, we have this idea of like living a contributive life, and for me it was really important.
This school really emphasizes how we should create peace and prosperity and also lead with wisdom, courage, and compassion. It was just so encouraging that it's a school that doesn't really necessarily care about the money of the students, but rather changing the world in an honest way.
The idea of global citizenship really resonated with me personally because at the time of me applying for colleges, I have been an international student for 4 years. I visited a few colleges, including SUA. The dynamic of student body and the diversity, inclusiveness in general really made me feel like home, even though it was my first time on campus. Within the first few hours, I decided that, yeah, this is the place that I wanted to come.
I chose to come to Soka University of America after doing research, and seeing the mission was one of the reasons why I chose to come to this university. I strongly believe that everybody has a role to play on this earth, and my community particularly needed a lot of things, especially after the COVID pandemic. And so I'd done a lot of work in my community and other communities and worked with other people who did the same thing. And once I saw the mission, I realized that a lot of people who would come here would probably be dedicated to living their lives contributively, and I thought this would be a great environment for me to be in.
There are so many opportunities that allow me to grow personally. We are really able to focus in our academic development. So I feel like I'm truly able to understand how I can better contribute to the world. And also I feel like at Soka, because the university is so new, we are really able to understand that we have this power to change the present and the future of the school.
Since being at Soka, I've seen the mission being implemented in various ways. In classrooms, I think it's the ability for people to step out of their comfort zones in order to open their minds and be accepting to different types of learning and different opinions from different fields, since we are a liberal arts institution. So having a combination of people from different schools of thoughts has been very interesting in the classroom setting. And I think that that's critically important towards the development of the future and just how you will perceive things moving forward in order for you to live your life in the most contributive way.
I definitely would like to travel more. I think the student life here at SUA has given me a global perspective and a global connection to the extent that I can go to places and connect with my old friend.
After university, my current plan is to go to Japan for a year and then get my master's in education so that I can teach English to global citizens. This school really emphasizes how we should create peace and also lead with wisdom, courage, and compassion, rather than just teaching the material, but instead really giving a life full of education and love to a student.
Once a Soka student, always a Soka student. And I feel like in the sense I was able to grow and learn so much here at SUA and really create such meaningful and deep connections with people. In terms of the living a contributive life, I really want to work in the business industry. I want to work with consultancy to be able to really help companies to become more socially and environmentally responsible. And in the mission statement, we also have the word global citizen. And our founder, Dr. Kid, puts 3 traits, that is wisdom, courage, and compassion. And I really want to be able to leave out of those, not just in my job, but also in everything that we do in the future?
I don't particularly know what I want to do in the future, but I think that I will be equipped with the skills and the tools I need to be able to decide. Initially, I thought I would go into international studies, but then I moved into environmental studies because I thought that I could best take the skills that I'm learning here and implement them there in order to cause or create impactful changes within various fields, environmentally speaking. Just come to Soka. It's really that simple. That's it.